I'm thrilled that you were willing to be on. And the biggest reason that I wanted to talk to you is because our experience of this game is on the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
been in it for my whole life. I've, played since I was 8 years old, been teaching for 20 years,
Mhm.
but you have just stepped in the last, I don't even remember what you said for how long.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. I mean, if you could say that, I probably would say I've really been grinding it out for about a year and a half. But yeah, it's been a peaks and valleys for sure.
Absolutely. That is, what is funny about that too is it's no different for people that have been playing for a long time that are
hmm
like mildly proficient. Like we all have those peaks and valleys. It's like that the whole time. But I was really curious to find out why you decided to play golf and if you could tell us about your very first experience. I think that'd be really interesting to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because my first experience was actually very, very young. I was in Georgia somewhere. I don't really recall. I was that young where I don't even remember where I was. It was maybe the Augusta Masters. I don't know. You
Oh,
couldn't tell me
wow.
otherwise. No, it definitely wasn't that.
Yeah.
But uh, my dad took me and my brothers, and I remember him taking us on the cart and him showing us the grip, and it was the interlock grip. I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I was like, this does not feel comfortable. This is boring. I'm a kid. I want to go run
Right.
and play. Like, so
Yes.
I don't even remember how I got home that day, but that was the first experience I ever had on the golf
Yeah.
course, and I was done with it like immediately. Uh, but
Yeah.
about 2 years ago, which is kind of my actual first experience actually playing golf. Me and my buddies, we were out in Coachella Valley, and having never touched a golf club, gone onto a driving range or anything like that, we've had some used clubs in my garage, and we just went out to this course. Mind you, it's summer in Coachella Valley, so it's over 100 degrees.
Yeah, I was about
So
to say. Yeah.
so yeah, so we're out there, we're wearing tank tops and shorts and like visors, and we're drinking
Yep.
beers, and we're playing,
Yep.
where the ball's going like 5 yards, and we're just having fun. Like, it does nothing. It's kind of funny because we were out there for so long, we had no concept of pacing, that
Yeah.
the club manager actually showed up on like the must have been the seventh hole or something like that, and he was like, I thought you guys were lost. What's going on? I was like, oh, there's nobody
Like,
ahead of us, or
I didn't
we left.
realize any. I
Yeah,
why? Can't I just be out here all day? It's a
yeah. I
park,
thought
right?
that's what we were paying for, just be able to be here.
Yeah.
But we knew
Yeah.
we knew enough to at least let someone play through if they were behind us, because we were like, no way we're gonna be having you behind us the whole time. Like, we're
Yes.
we're just
Yeah.
goofing
Like
off
that's gonna
here.
be a bad time for everybody if you stay back here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, it's funny because I think I may have hit one good shot that whole game, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like the way that felt."
That felt great. How
Yeah,
do I do
and that
that
was it.
twice?
Exactly. That was it. That was literally it. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe I'll go get some real clubs and actually play and see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
And so was it you, were all of you fairly new at that time when you decided to go
All of
play?
us were new. All of it. We had
Oh, how
one
fun.
guy, I think, who had lessons because he kind of had like a tilt going when he was doing his drive. So I was like, okay, I think he's
Yeah.
maybe done this before, of taking lessons or
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah.
we were all terrible, so there was no.
Hey,
Yeah,
I mean, that's just how it is in the beginning. That's just
yeah,
how it
for
is in the
sure.
beginning. For
Yeah.
sure. It's a trip. I'm spooked. I want to make sure I'm turned on.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah. Let me check my watch
Locked
too.
in.
Let me just make
Yeah.
sure. Can you imagine?
Um I know, like have that whole beautiful story and
Yeah.
thought
No,
I
we're
had it
we're we're
recording, but
locked in.
not. Yeah. um, well, that experience that you're describing of hitting the one shot, you're like, oh, dang, that is it. That is just like the common thread in this whole sport is you have one shot maybe in every round that you play that makes
Yeah.
you feel like, okay, I don't actually want to quit. I want to come back and try
Right.
again.
That's really all it
So
is.
yeah, so for sure. So from that experience of that first round, were you back on the golf course every weekend after that? Was that your pattern?
I wish, man. It probably was like 6 months before I actually got back out there, but it was a good friend of mine. We were childhood friends, grew up in Georgia together.
Yeah.
We were kind of both as equally interested in the beginning, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man, we've got a ton of courses in San Diego. Why don't we just go play every other week or something?" And he was like, "Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like fun." So I was like, "Cool." So we agreed to that, and then we went out and I found some used clubs that were supposedly extended for tall people because I knew that there was no way I was supposed to be using the same average
Yeah.
size clubs. I'm 6'7", so so I went out and got those.
Giant of a man.
Yeah,
Yes.
turns out
Yes.
they were not extended clubs, but I didn't know any
Oh
better.
no.
So, but they were for like they were
You're
for like
out there with
$150, so it wasn't like
I know, man. But you get into those clubs like for you
Mhm.
with your height. If you're set up with a standard size club, it's like me using a club for a person who's 4 feet tall.
Exactly.
It just
Yeah.
you can't. It's like you have the most impossible time getting to the ball anyway.
That kind
Yeah.
of brings me to what made me actually go get fitted, which I was
Yeah.
always hesitant to go get fitted because I was like, I don't have a swing that's good enough to really be able to evaluate. So
Yeah.
why would I go right now? Like it was
Mm-hmm.
something that kept pushing. I kept putting off. But I was going to golf with someone who actually knew what they were doing, and I took those
Yeah.
clubs out. And he was a buddy from work, and he was like, "Dude, those clubs are way too short, man. You're way overcompensating. Like
Right.
your knees are super bent. Like
Yeah.
your hips are super bent. Like there's no way those are the right clubs for
Like
you."
this is not gonna
And I was
work.
like, "Oh, maybe that's why I'm so bad at this. Let me go get some new clubs, and that'll change everything."
That'll fix it.
Yeah.
And how did that turn out for you after you got
It's
those clubs?
so I overcorrected. I looked up this thing called the ping color chart. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Oh, for
Um,
sure. Yeah.
yeah, I put in my measurements. I measured my wrist from the floor, and I just I took those same clubs. I went to Golf Mart and I said, I need you to extend every single one of these clubs 2 inches.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
and they
Yeah.
were like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay. Did you get fitted or whatever?" And I was like, "No, but I looked it up. It should be good." So and it was relatively inexpensive, but yeah, they did that. I think it was like $5 per club or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I did notice a difference, but what I didn't know was that the weight distribution would be totally different. So
Yes.
so
Yes.
so I had a
So
different
now,
problem then. My posture was
totally.
better,
So
but yeah.
now the problem that you have is like, okay, great. They're long enough, but
Yeah.
the shaft itself is not going to respond the way that it
Exactly.
should
And
for where.
never mind you lie angle and all that type of stuff. Like I
Yeah,
maybe the degree of
totally.
lie needs to change now that I'm more upright, Like you don't think
Uh-huh.
about that type of stuff.
You're like, why do I keep hitting it to the right every
Yeah.
single time? I don't understand. Well,
Exactly.
the toe is digging. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm sure we'll get into this later in the conversation, but I think that
Yeah.
these things that I was figuring out sort of naturally
Yeah.
are what's sort of the barrier to getting into golf for a lot of people. Like, okay, if you just want to come in and golf, like it's like there's words, there's golf terms, there's all these things that like
Yeah.
keep you from wanting to just jump right in both feet at the
Yeah.
same time. So that's kind of what brought Par for None on, like what made me think to
Yeah.
do it. I literally was just like, man, I wish there was something like this when I first started that would just make me
Yeah.
realize like it's just chill out, it's all good, just have fun. Um
Totally.
do these things first, definitely don't
Yeah.
just go on the golf course first day like
Yeah.
I did. Like I had to figure
Yep.
that out the
Yep.
hard way and get embarrassed by the club manager, but
You're
don't
like, what are you guys still doing here
yeah,
3
exactly.
hours later? It's like you went into a void. You got sucked into the vortex. You're like, how, where am I?
the,
What
the
day is it? I don't know what is happening now.
The funny thing,
Yeah.
Amanda, is that I was like slightly offended that he showed up. I was like, wait a minute. There's
Like,
no
hold
one else
on.
out here, man.
There's nobody here. Why are you talking to me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Well, Everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is my friend Cash. He is Par for None, which is an Instagram channel. We got connected through that. We've been chatting for some weeks, and I wanted to have him on to talk about exactly what he's describing, which is golf is weird. It's a completely different language. Why are these tools so bizarre? Why can't I hit the ball? So thank you again for coming on and spending some time and sharing your stories. I think it's so relatable what your experience is, and not just for the person that's considering starting, that's like, what clubs am I supposed to use? Do
Right.
I need all these tools anyway? Why are there so many choices? Where do
Yeah,
I play from? Do I need to go on the golf course? Should I get a lesson? Whatever. These are
for sure.
all questions that I hear every day in my job. And also, when I was young, it would have been great to have Par for None, because the questions that you ask or the statements that you make, like golf terms that don't make any sense to me at all. I mean,
I
it's a
mean, it's
completely
true.
different language. It's so true. It's so true.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you
So,
having me, and man, I definitely want to come back. If you have me back, I'll be a friend of the pod. It's a true
yeah.
honor to talk to you. I mean, the way you put
Yeah.
things so eloquently, I'm learning so much from just watching your channel
Good.
and
Good.
being
I'm
engaged with you.
thrilled. Yeah, I'm thrilled it's landing. I wanted to talk to you too about like some of the most recent posts that you've put out when you're like, these terms don't make sense.
Yeah,
Talk to me about the evolution of your page and the desire to start it in the first place. How you were like, you know what, I'm just going to lean in. I'm going to make these videos because I like it, or I need to, or I need a creative outlet, or whatever the reason. Tell us about that.
yeah, it's kind of bizarre because I come from an art background. I was an artist. My page was all about art. I kind of cheated. Like I got a lot of my followers from a portrait I did of a micro influencer. So it's like
Oh,
I flipped the switch on people, and I'm like, some people are probably like, "What is going on here? What happened to Cash Illustrated?" Like, but it's just like I woke up like literally in the middle of the night. It sounds like some sort of cliche, but I was like, I should just make some. I should make videos about not being good at golf, like just to make people
yes.
feel like, yeah, not everybody's good about. One of my videos, I literally say like everybody sucks because
Yeah.
the average golfer doesn't break 100, and it's like people think that
Yeah.
you're supposed to do those things naturally right away. Professional
Yes.
golfers are on such a different level. Like they are
Yeah.
athletes, like they're 100% athletes, and they
Yeah.
still don't get it right every single time. Like give
Yes.
yourself a little bit of
This
grace. Like
100%. I have this conversation all the time.
yeah,
All the time. People are like, I just want to be consistent with my ball striking. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, cool. Say more.
yeah,
Because the truth of it is exactly what you just said, that even professional golfers don't hit the ball the way they want every
right,
time. Like, in
yeah.
fact, the percentage is like 50% of the time.
Wow, I didn't know
Think about
that
that.
percentage. That's so
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a coach.
50% of the time.
Yeah, I had a coach tell me one time, um, I didn't practice all week, and he told me, "Well, if you're not going to practice, if you're going to take a week off, I just don't want you to have expectations that you're going to be consistent or you're going to be getting better. If you're taking the time off, it's okay if you want to do it as a hobby or whatever. If you want to do it casually, but just don't have the expectations that you're going to get getting
Yes.
X amount better when you're just not doing it. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
that's actually a really good point. Like, why am I so
Yeah.
frustrated right now?
Totally. Absolutely. Yeah, I was just talking to someone about this yesterday, and just about how I've actually been having this conversation a lot probably in the last 2 weeks, is how in your experience with golf, you sometimes kind of have to change the lens
hmm
to how you're viewing what your experience can be. So what I mean is, like, if you're a weekend warrior, you're going out on Saturday or Sunday or both days and you're playing golf,
hmm
and Monday through Friday you have a full-time job and a family and you don't have time to go practice,
Right.
you could do one of two things. You could stop having expectations that you're going to go out and shoot 85
Right.
and just go out and have a good time with your friends or whatever. Or you could spend 50% of your weekend working on your game and the other 50% of your weekend playing golf. And given that you've only got the one day and maybe you've
Yeah.
only got 1 hour,
Hmm.
like work on the thing that is actually impeding you from breaking 100 when you go play golf. And I'll be honest with you, if your average is 100, your entire game needs attention.
Hmm.
And the part that can actually lower your score immediately is going to be your short game.
That part
Because,
right there.
yes,
That's the part right
yes,
there. Like people think
yes,
that just banging it out the driving range is gonna like somehow get them to a
no,
better score. Like I get driving is actually one of the things that made me initially interested in golf, but
yeah, yeah, for
it's
sure.
probably the club I practice with the least now because it's like
Yeah,
you're only touching it one time if there's more than 250 yards, between you and the pin. So it's like,
totally,
why am I
totally. And
putting
if
so
you,
much effort into this club? Like I should be
I
working on my short.
know, like what exactly? Like we go out there, we're like, like I say this a lot too. I'm like, hey, I get it. I want to swing hard. I swing
Yeah.
hard. I hit it far. Like all of that exists
Hmm.
because I'm an animal. Like I feel like I have something to prove all the time, and so
Yes, a
I
hundred
do it
percent.
and I try, right? And when you think about the numbers, like if you go out and you play 18 holes,
Hmm.
and I don't play 18 holes a lot. I play 9 holes more often than I play anything.
Oh, okay.
But if you play 18 holes, there's 14 holes that have a hole that is a par 4 or par 5.
Hmm.
14. So in a round, if you're only touching that one club 14 times,
Hmm.
but you're also shooting 100, that means, and I'm bad at math, but it sounds like there's 86 additional shots that you're taking that have nothing to do with the driver.
Oh,
And of those 86, at least 50 of them are inside 100 yards,
that's such a good point. Like
right?
that's just
And
simple
so
math right there. That's makes
just
so much sense.
math, right? If we
Yeah.
just looking at the math, like
Yeah.
if I want to reduce my score by a third or, you know, even even if I want to reduce my score by 12 shots, I will absolutely save 12 shots in chipping and putting every time.
100%. And that
It's just not
gets
sexy. It's
yeah,
just not sexy, right?
it's not cute at all, but
No,
that
no,
goes back to the
not
point
cute.
that goes back to the point you were making, I think, about like weekend warrior. You only have 2 days in a week to go practice. Actually, so this is what the coach was telling me is like get some foam balls, take
Yeah,
5 minutes a night, if
yeah,
that, even that, every other night. Do some work on your short game. Get one of those nets. You
yes,
don't have to
yes.
go more than 5 to 10 feet to practice on your short game.
No,
Putt, work on
no.
putting. Those are the things you can do every single day out inside your
For
house.
yes,
It's but I mean
yes,
you I mean it's like everything though. You have to be
yeah,
dedicated. You have to really really want it, and
yeah.
sometimes you still may not get the thing that you want from
Totally.
it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And in addition to having the foam balls in the house, and
Hmm.
you can practice chipping, and if you have space, you can make full swings in a space with your
Hmm.
foam ball, and it's not going to destroy anything.
Yeah.
But even if, like, I even reduce it down even further than that. It's like,
Mm,
okay, your grip needs a lot of attention because you don't know where to put the club in your hand. You
mm,
could take a club, an old club, go to the Goodwill or find someone's piece of garbage on the street,
mhm,
take just one club. And if you have a metal cutter, which is not hard to come by, it's basically a pipe cutter that you could get at your local hardware store,
mhm.
and cut the grip off. Like
Oh,
cut the shaft off and
mm,
just discard it and just
mhm,
keep the grip and just practice like you could sit in front of the TV and just practice putting your hands on the grip just to get
mm.
comfortable with where it's supposed to sit in your hand.
Yeah.
And once you feel good about that, then it's easy to identify, is the club face square before I put my hands on?
Mhm.
Because if it's not, okay, great. You're already down a path that it's going to, ball is going sideways.
Wow.
I can't control the flight. I'm
Yeah.
already setting myself up to try to rescue the hit because my grip is a mess. So
Wow.
anyway, there's like a million things you could do
I'm gonna
that
go do
have
that.
yes,
That's a great tip.
yes, yes. But there's a million things you could do to make it so that the game starts to feel more accessible, that it's less intimidating. You're not spending all this time / money at the course, like
Mhm.
buying range balls or, getting yourself a shag tube so that you can go down to the short game area and chip for an hour. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but if you're trying to make it feel less intimidating in the beginning of it,
Hmm.
there are a lot of things you can do just at your house,
Agreed.
just so
Yeah.
you could get comfortable with your equipment, get comfortable with how your body is supposed to be oriented before you start trying to motor the club too. Yeah.
I
It's
agree.
a
Yeah.
it's interesting, but your coach, they were not lying. And
Yeah.
they and I, we say the same things all
Hmm.
the time, which is, give yourself a dose of reality.
Yeah.
It's just, you have to stay in reality. Like, always go back to, like, what's the goal? What is your goal? And
Yeah.
anymore, when my players come to me like, I want to be more consistent, I'm like, okay, let's be as specific as we can. Well, I'd like to hit the ball the same way every time. Okay, let's identify what the miss is.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know which way it's going to go. Okay, so we have to take a look at the motor pattern. If we can at least eliminate one side of the fairway,
Hmm.
well, now you're planning for the shape that you're going to hit. So let's say I'll just use me as an example.
Uh-huh.
I play a butter cut or a pull cut. So if the
Oh.
flag is in the center, I aim to the left of the flag. It falls back to the right. It might end up, if I hit it exactly the way I plan,
Hmm.
which I don't every time, but if I hit it the way I'm planning to, it will start 3 yards left of the flag and it will curve back to the flag line.
Oh wow.
I know what my shape is,
Yeah.
so I can plan for that shape. If you are the type of player that plays a slice, and let's say or let's say fade, let's say you play a fade,
Hmm.
and the ball moves 7 to 10 yards left to right,
Hmm.
you need to aim to the left side of the fairway, the left side of the green, and plan for the curve. All right, so you've just eliminated one side, one miss. Right, I'm not
Gotcha.
going out of bounds or to into the trees on the right side anymore. I'm in the middle of the fairway, or I'm in the middle of the green. And if you hit it, we have that one time where you actually hit the ball dead straight.
Yeah.
You planned for it. Well, guess what? You're just on the left side of the fairway, or you're on the left side of the green.
Wow. So this is
Right,
why
so
you're
you're
so good. Like there's so much content out there. There's so many. It all comes down to just like the way you articulate things so clearly. And I've heard
thank
people
you.
say so many times, like, "Oh, the professionals, they know their misses, they know their misses." But the way you just articulated that actually makes sense for me. Okay, so now you're compensating for what your miss is. Like you're adjusting the other way. So that makes so
Yeah,
much sense to me. That's why I
yeah.
love your stuff so much.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And like in that conversation, like if let's say we were out on the course together and we're working
Hmm.
together, right? The conversation goes like this. All right, Cash, we have 150 yards level. There's
Hmm.
no uphill, no downhill, and you're on a flat lie. What's the club that you're taking from 150 yards?
Right. Are you
You
asking me
tell
that?
me that club? Yep, I'm asking.
150 yards. That's probably going to be my 8 iron.
Okay, so we pull the 8 iron, and I'm like, okay, what is your shot shape typically? How does the ball move typically?
It's going to go to the
Okay.
right.
All
Always.
right. Great. Identified, everybody. So, and you can do this in your mind as we're talking. It's like,
Hmm.
imagine a hole on your home course that you would be in this exact scenario.
Hmm.
What's left of the green? Doesn't matter
Left
if
of
it's
the
a
green.
bunker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
think
going to be
about it
some
in your
trees,
mind.
most likely. Yeah. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah. So how much space is between, and this is all related to bailout space. Like,
Hmm.
okay, if I hit it dead straight, what's going to be over there if I don't hit the green? Can
Mm.
I recover if I miss the green there?
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. There's no water. I'm not worried about the sand. I personally know how to get out of the sand. I feel confident
Hmm.
in there, but not lots of people don't.
Yeah.
So then if there's nothing over there, if it's just grass and maybe 20 yards over
Hmm.
is 4 or 5 trees,
Yeah.
that's a very large window to miss, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
if it goes straight, or if you like overcorrect and you happen to draw it a little bit, or you hook it a little bit, or you even pull it
Hmm.
and it goes straight left, you can recover from there. But at least you planned for the slice,
Right.
right? So
Wow.
if pin is in the very center of the green,
Hmm.
I'm aiming to the left side of the green, planning for the slice. So
Wow.
that's all that is shot
Hmm.
strategy.
Yeah.
And then in a round of golf, if you like, let's say, and I learned this from my buddy Riley, but if you look at your scorecard and you just keep your score, don't worry about anybody else's. You have the top line item is your full score, the total number of hits per hole.
Hmm.
And maybe the second line is first shot on the hole, third line is second shot on the hole, and fourth line is putts or whatever. You can do checks and X's for, did I have a strategy and to execute? Did I not execute? Right? So
Hmm.
each scorecard can have full total score, but also have a way for you to go back and identify, am I making good decisions? And am I following through once I've committed to the choice?
Mm.
And as a player, especially once you get to a high level of
Yeah.
golf,
Hmm.
you're no longer deeply like embedded in swing mechanics and
Hmm.
like what's my motor pattern,
Yeah.
whatever. You're once you get to a certain level, like that doesn't become the focus anymore. The
Mm.
focus is, okay, I have my game.
Yeah.
I know what my shot does. I know how far I hit my tee shots. I know how far I hit my irons, whatever. Now you're going out on the golf course and you're playing the game based on your set of skills. And you start making decisions based on those sets of skills. And
Yeah.
that's when you start to see patterns shifting and numbers coming down, like going from shooting 100 to 92, because
Gotcha.
you're starting to make decisions
Yeah.
based on whatever's going on in your current game. And it evolves all the time.
Wow.
So you have to evolve, like your
Hmm.
mind has to evolve with it, you know?
So what you're saying is I haven't even gotten to the level where I can play the game. I'm a
Maybe.
toddler who can't even walk yet, and
Okay, so I say this all the time. I'm like, you're a baby in the game. Just cool your jets on. I'd
yeah.
like to hit the ball 225. I'm like, all right, let's make sure you know how to hold the damn club.
Right.
Let's
Oh
start
my
there.
goodness.
Yeah, let's start there.
That is so humbling. Thank you.
And it's one of the thing that has really, you don't know this. I don't know why I said but one of the things that has really helped me in my career as a coach is a program called Operation 36.
Okay.
Operation 36 is a system by which any golfer can start playing golf and learn how to shoot par
Oh.
immediately. But the caveat is that you go out and play you go out and play the entire 9-hole round,
Hmm.
starting at 25 yards on every hole.
Okay.
So you start at 25 yards, shoot par, back up
Hmm.
to 50 yards. Same
Okay.
thing. Go shoot par, and par's 36. Go shoot par, back up to 100 yards.
Hmm.
Go shoot par, back up to 150, then to 200, then play from the tee box. The whole
Oh.
time, you are dialing your short game.
Yeah.
So you're learning how to make those hero experiences where you get up and down from 15 yards.
Hmm.
You're learning how to really aim your putter face at a specific target.
Hmm.
Maybe it's probably not the hole because the greens are not usually level,
Right.
which because you've played enough.
Yeah.
like
For
like
sure.
the green is like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at Scandia. What is going on?
Putting is a
So
whole other game. Putting is not
it's
even a
a
part of golf. It's
I
another
know.
thing.
It's a whole nother ball game. But I tell all of my players, I'm like, you should try this. Go
I do
start from
want
a
to try
shorter
that.
yardage and see if you can shoot par.
Hmm.
And Cash, maybe for you, it's starting at 200 yards
Hmm.
and see if you can shoot par from 200 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, because ideally, you're getting on the green in 2 hits on every hole.
Wow.
If you get on the green in 2 hits in every hole and then you
Mhm.
have 2 putts, look at this math. I can do this math. It's this math that gets really challenging,
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah.
can eliminate shots because we're playing at a yardage that matches our skill set, well, then we start having a whole lot of fun.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
great.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
definitely.
Yeah. So we already know that you went out as a child with your dad and you were
Mhm.
like, this game is terrible. I don't know why anybody plays.
For
And
sure.
then you went out as a grown man 2
Mhm.
years ago,
Mhm.
hit the one miracle shot, just like we all do. We become a wizard with our golf club. And that's what kept you coming back.
Mhm.
What would you say to a person who was considering golfing but was on the fence?
Considering golfing, I'd say just go to a driving range. Don't go to Top Golf. It's. I mean, if you look at the cost of Top Golf, $100 for an hour or something like that, versus your average driving range, a $25, $20 for a large bucket. You don't even need a large bucket if you're beginning. Go to the driving
Totally.
range, just drive, actually drive, hit the
Yeah.
ball, have fun. Like you'll get that dopamine that I got on the golf course at the driving range, and you'll say,
Yeah.
"Ooh, I like the way that felt. I like the way that swing felt." And then actually
Yeah.
just like allow yourself to fall in love with the game, court the game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
start there. Yes, you need to work on your short game immediately. Like that's the thing to do, but just kind of look at the cliches of it and have fun with it, and just don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like that's the main thing. Like just have fun. Like I know that sounds
Yeah.
very very simple and cliche,
No.
but it's really the truth. Like because if you're not having fun, then what's the point? Like you don't need to do
Right.
this for a living. Like so it's like
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I love that. I
please
think
don't go out and buy the most expensive equipment if you're just starting the game. It's not going to help you.
absolutely.
I tell I have friends and stuff as get the Pro V1 ball and stuff like that. Like what difference does it make if my swing mechanic is not going to allow that ball is not going to give that ball a chance? So don't go buy the most expensive golf balls. Like I
Right.
get that not all golf balls are created equally, but if you're going and buying the most expensive, you're going to lose that ball. You're
Yes.
100% going to lose that ball. Like they're not.
Yes.
So
And
it's
they're at $4.50 a ball,
yes.
right?
Like if you got it, I mean,
And
if you
that
have the money, I guess go do whatever you want. But yeah,
yeah.
not me for
But
sure.
I mean, in reality, like I don't even buy those balls. I
Hmm.
don't buy them.
Hmm.
I won't
Yeah,
because they're too expensive. Not
yeah,
because I'm going to lose them, and I will lose them. I hit
hmm,
the ball out of bounds all the
yeah,
time,
yeah. The
but
pros do. I
it's
mean,
just it's insane.
yeah,
It's insane. Yeah, that's great advice. Don't go buy brand new clubs. Go to the driving range. Have a good time.
yes,
Spend some like here's the thing that I love about our facility. I wish you could come up here. If you're ever up
I
here,
might.
you need to come.
Yeah.
If but our facility is Healdsburg Golf Club is an 18 bay driving range, but it's
Oh.
stacked
Hmm.
because we're limited on space.
Hmm.
And a little history is that Jimmy Stewart, former owner of Taman Park Golf Group, which is what manages the Healdsburg Golf Club,
Hmm.
Healdsburg Golf Club at Taman Park. Taman Park is the original name of the park.
Okay.
Taman Park Golf Group was the management company. They still are, but Jimmy grew up in Singapore. He's
Oh.
from Houston originally. His family moved to Singapore. He's maybe military, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember that part of the story, but he grew up playing golf and seeing how in Asia, how they conserved space because they didn't have a lot of space.
Hmm.
And so when he came back to the States and started opening golf courses, they bought or they decided to take over management of this property, but it needed a driving range. It didn't have one.
Oh wow.
And so they installed this 18 bay hitting facility. And it hits into a beautiful driving range looking over Sonoma County. It's one of the most beautiful
Oh
views
wow.
in all of Sonoma County.
Sounds amazing.
And yeah, it's amazing. And a year ago, Frank Johnson, who's now taken over full ownership of the business, he's running the whole thing,
Mm.
general manager, he made the decision to install in each hitting bay a top tracer system,
Oh.
which is similar to Top Golf,
Mhm.
but a fraction of the cost.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
so, yes, and so now each stall has a computer system that when you hit, there's a sensor that picks up the ball and tells you how far is the ball traveling, what curve is it taking,
Mhm.
and you can actually confirm, oh yeah, that ball went 180 yards and I can see it went 180 yards and it did curve right and it's showing it curved right. So it's accurate.
Yeah.
But within Top Tracer, it has a way to track your practice sessions. It has a warm-up feature. It has a long drive game, a go fish game, Angry Birds, approach shot challenge. You can play a full golf course if you want to.
This is not Top Golf you're talking about? That sounds like Top
Not
Golf.
Top Golf, right? So very similar system, very
Mhm.
similar games,
Yeah.
but you're not going to be playing at night to targets that light up like you would at Top Golf.
Yeah.
You're going to play during the day,
That's
but your
cool.
view is like a golf course, not a driving range. I mean, you're
Oh,
hitting
wow.
onto a driving range, but the view is what I think sets us apart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I didn't
definitely. I
mean
would
for
love
that
to
to be
go
a
there.
full plug for my location, but
No,
when you come
I'm
up,
in,
you
man.
should come.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll do
you
a
should
trip
come.
just to go do that.
Totally. Yes, totally. And you know, it's friendly, right? It's you can play whatever game you want based on whatever skill level you are. Even if you're a professional golfer like me, Angry Birds and Go Fish are still really fun.
Hmm.
Even though they're for children, it's still
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
And it is like that. You need to have a good time when you go play. So find ways to make it feel fun. It's just like recreation softball. You're going to have people out there that came from, college baseball and they're trying to relive their glory days as a,
Right.
D1 baseball player and they hit opposite and they're like hitting home runs and all of that. And then you have the other people in the beer league they're just there because they want a way to have some fun, to blow off some steam. It serves everybody.
I
The
agree.
driving range serves everybody.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you have a burning coaching question for me? Something that you would like me to help you with regards to your game?
Oh man, I don't know. I
right
don't know if
now.
I feel good about taking your time. I know you're probably worth a lot of money.
No,
Your advice is
take
so expensive.
it.
You
Take
know what?
it.
I do. So I have two questions. One
Yeah.
is, what are some golf terms that you think I should be talking about if I haven't already covered them? And my other question is for me personally is, how do you fix the chunk? Like that's the thing
Yeah.
I always do. I always hit in front of the ball. Like how do you fix that?
Okay, so typically what's happening when players are hitting the ground before they're hitting the big ball before the little ball,
Mhm.
their geometry is a mess coming into the strike. They get really, really steep because they try to pull the entire instrument back down onto the golf ball.
Mm.
In golf, in the sequence of movement, well, let me ask a different question before I tell you that. Do you have history playing other sports?
No
Okay.
hand-eye coordination sort. I ran track, despite being 6'7", never really played basketball. So, yeah, no.
Did you do any of the field events in track and field?
just sprinting. No, nothing. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
The reason I'm asking is because the sequence of pattern, the motor sequence for throwing and a thing is very similar to the motor pattern for hitting a
Oh,
golf
like a
ball.
javelin toss type thing.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know what
like
it's
if you're
called.
watching the javelin is a good thing. Not so much about like where the javelin is
Hmm.
traveling through space because it's traveling overhead.
Yeah.
Like the arm and hand is all traveling overhead,
Hmm.
but what's actually moving in the direction that you're going to launch the javelin first? It's your body. It's your lower half.
Hmm.
Right? So you're running, right? You're starting with your lead foot. In our case, we're both right-handed players, so it's our
Yeah.
left foot.
Hmm.
And as you're running, like run, plant, left side, swivel pelvis, turn chest,
Hmm.
launch. That exact pattern happens in the golf swing. And if it's done effectively, you're not in a position at delivery that will hit the ground first. In fact, you're turning your chest, which is motoring the club into the hit. For you, what I would say as just a thing to tap into, notice where your sternum and your nose are at impact. So when you video yourself face on, like I've seen your videos down the line, I want
Yeah.
to see you face on.
Face on. Okay.
Yep, and you need an alignment rod between your feet that is directly pointed at the ball.
Okay.
And what I want you to do when you video yourself face on is stop right at impact and see where is my nose and my sternum in relationship to the ball.
Okay.
If you're hitting the ground first, typically it's behind because
Behind the
you've
ball.
tilted You've tilted your body to get the club to come down
Mm.
while you're pulling. And that's tomahawking the club into the ground.
Oh, okay.
When you motor with your chest and you turn your chest, your sternum and your nose are now moving a little bit to the left, just a
Okay.
little, like maybe an inch.
Okay.
And at the hit, with your irons, nose, sternum are slightly left. So that changes the low point in the motion.
Mhm.
And if we change the low point and move it towards the target, it's very likely that the club will hit the ball and bottom out left or target side of the ball.
Oh,
Does that
okay.
make sense?
Yes, yeah, it does.
Okay. So a drill that you can do, you need to put a towel, like if you have your 7-iron,
Mhm.
put a towel down behind your ball,
Okay.
maybe 5 inches behind
Okay.
the ball. And don't hit the towel.
Okay.
All right. Start there with that drill
Mhm.
and post some videos of yourself on social,
Yeah.
face on view instead of
Okay.
just down the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah. So try that. Yep. And then we're going to be watching to see
Yeah,
how the
I know you
progress is
will.
going. And then for golf terms, have you explained what up and down means?
No. What does that mean?
Okay. Okay. Good. All right.
I'm not
So
exaggerating when I say I definitely don't understand these terms.
I love it. So I had a friend of mine who's helping me video all my digital content.
Uh-huh.
She's like, I think you need to create a glossary because you say things all day long in these videos that even I don't understand, and I play golf. I'm
Mhm.
like, that's a great idea because most people have no idea what I'm talking about, and I can tell.
Yeah.
So we'll just base this off of a par, actually, okay. Par 3, par 4, par 5.
Mhm.
If you get on the green in regulation, have you heard that language before?
Yes.
Okay, so on the green in regulation on a par 3 means that you've hit the ball one time and it's on the green.
Mhm.
You have 2 putts to get a par.
Right.
Par 4 after your second shot, par 5 after your third shot.
Right.
Any of those holes, if you miss the green in regulation,
Mhm.
you're trying to get up onto the green in one shot and then down into the hole in your very next shot. So in 2 shots, you're trying to save par.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
Okay. So getting up and down is saving par.
Got it. Wow. That's awesome. Cool. Well
So
explained.
that's gonna be what you're gonna start doing, is
Mhm.
what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Yeah, because your short game we're gonna figure out your short game, we're gonna figure out your putting.
Yeah.
You and the flat stick will become one, and that'll be good. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Amanda.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely. I hope to
It-
come back. We'll talk
Yeah,
again.
we'll do
Hopefully
it
this
again.
format works for you. I know you're used to doing it in person, so thanks for taking
No,
the
it's
steps
cool.
to do this virtually with me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate you letting me try. We'll see how this turns out, and that's, the next one, maybe we'll do the next one in person because you're going to come up to Healdsburg and we'll hang
Oh
out.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd love to golf with you.
That sounds great, man. All right. You have a great Sunday, and we'll see you next time.
All right, sounds good.
All right.